11.6, we're going to talk about odds. This is the third part of 11.6 videos. And let's suppose we're going to draw one card from this deck of cards. And we have four different events. One event is drawing a club, drawing a two or a three, or a two of spades. And we're going to talk about the odds in favor or against each of these events. Odds are a little different than probability, and these examples will illustrate that. First of all, the club, odds in favor of drawing a club. Well, if you're drawing a club, there's one way to get a club and three ways to not get a club. And that's basically how you describe odds. The one is basically the clubs, and the three is the not clubs. A little different from probability. Probability is the part over the whole. 1/4 of the time you'll get a club. This is a ratio of it happening to not happening. Okay, this is that event happens. This is not happening. Simple as that. Now odds against, okay, the odds against, you can actually just reverse this. 3 to 1. Okay, 3 times we'll not get a club, 1 time we will get a club. So if you're betting against something happening, you're betting that it's not going to happen. Okay, now let's look at a 2. A 2, we have, there's one way in which we can get a 2. 12 ways in which we can't. You can reverse that. Odds against, they're 12 to 1. Now, incidentally, before we go on, you can go to our larger sample space. And there are 4 2s out of 52 cards. So, for instance, there are 4 2s, there are 48 not 2s. 52 minus 4 is 48. So I could have said 4 to 48. That would have been a correct expression of the odds. It's just that you can simplify that to 1/12. So odds of 1 to 12 and odds of 4 to 48 mean the same thing, basically. And same thing, you could reverse it. 2 or a 3, well, 2 ways in which that can happen. And so the odds are going to be 2 ways it can happen, and altogether there's 11 ways in which it can happen. Odds against 11 to 2. And 2 of spades, well, guess what? There's a 2 of spades right here. We have to go to the larger sample space. There's one way to get a 2 of spades, 51 ways to not. Okay, reverse that, 51 to 1. Okay, that's basic odds. We'll have a 4th video with some simple odds problems in a minute. And so